I want to break up with you.
Huh?
We're done. Right now. Get out of here.
Why?
Because I don't like you anymore. You're like boring.
I just have chocolate.
Well, now I don't want it. I don't want your chocolate. Just go away, dude. We're broken up. I told you I want to break up with you.
I love you.
Well, I
I
don't.
love you, babe.
No,
Please.
get out. Ugh, you're all freaking begging and shit. Ew.
I guess I'll just keep this sort of short. I have packed some of my things up and I'm just going to sort of get out of your hair for a while. I need time to sort of process and consider things myself.
No. Can we just like talk about this? Like you
What's there to talk about? You're just going to cover it up
Give me
again.
a hug.
So why are you friends with a Mark Duva on Facebook? Lives in Brisbane, Queensland.
I've
Instagram?
literally never seen that before in my life. I've never heard that name before.
So it's just a magician on your phone?
I just didn't do that. I don't know what that is. I swear.
We're supposed to go where we are appreciated, so there's no sense trying to convince someone to be attracted to us. Now props to this next guy for staying relatively cool.
I don't mean to be rude or nothing, but physically you are not my type.
Yeah, that's respect.
You know?
Y'all be saying physically, but I'm trying to like understand it. Like, what's wrong with
I'm
him?
looking him in his face and I'm just not attracted to him. That's it.
How you feel about that?
I don't feel no type of way. I'm chilling.
Hey, bro, come on now, dog.
I mean, guys don't court anymore. They don't court. Take me out to dinner. Say you're gonna pick me up at a certain time. I remember dating should be an event.
To engage in social activities leading to engagement and marriage. Then ask the question why. And if you don't care why, that's cool too. Stay out of the conversation.
Simply put, if the perceived risk outweighs the reward, then there will be no motivation to do something. Now this next one illustrates that the older guys have much less time for nonsense.
Anytime I date an older guy, they're not playing any games, okay? If they have a smidge of like, I don't think she likes me, they'll be done with you. Versus a guy your age or younger, they're like, she's not acting super excited, but I'm still gonna take her on another date. They'll still try. Older guys are like, I don't think you like me, so yeah, we don't have to date anymore.
It is what it is. It is what it is.
He's tired. He's tired of not being enough. He's tired of hearing the words man up. He's tired of always being told that he needs to speak his feelings that he does not know how to do because no one ever taught him. He is tired of always being the one that has to keep his mouth shut in an argument. He's tired of always being belittled and put down. He's tired of hearing that he didn't do enough or he's not doing enough. He's tired of hearing you always putting him down. He's tired of not being enough for you, for the kids, for anyone else in society. He's tired of always being the one to protect and provide, but yet no one will ever be there for him. He's tired that no one will hear his voice.
Yeah, she's got some great points, but even if no one hears you, you should still be comfortable with yourself to keep moving forward. Now, not many of us want to trade places with this next guy.
If you've been in shorty inbox for years, or she's left you on red multiple times, do not try to pursue her. Can it work sometimes? Absolutely. But I would advise you to get you somebody who actually wanted to talk to you from the beginning.
I promise I ain't gonna cry. I promise I ain't gonna cry. But bring that back one more time. A lot of times, men will leave a woman that has 80 to 90% of what we want, only to go be with somebody that has 10 to 20%. She got 80 to 90% of what we want. We get mad. Here comes 10 to 20. I need that. I promise you ain't crying. These are tears of joy. I need to hear that. Hey.
Yeah, when Ojo cries, you know it's real. Yet that 10% can still feel really good.
If my boyfriend asks me to marry him, I'm going to say no. Why am I going to say no? Because we started dating 5 years ago, and then a month after we started dating, his friend started dating his girlfriend. And they had a kid after 2 years of being together. We had our daughter after 4 years of being together. His friend pays all the bills in their home. we pay 50-50. His friend got engaged last year, and we haven't gotten engaged. His friend got married this past weekend. Now I have these doubts. Like, why? What do you need? What's not enough? Like, for me to say yes, he's gonna have to pull off a really, really, really nice proposal. Like something super romantic, like Backstreet Boys in the background. So come July, and there's no proposal, I'm gonna say no.
They say that comparison is a thief of joy. Plus, how can she even be certain that her friend is happy?
My entire For You page right now is romance and relationships, but you know what? I have faced rejection from 4 different men in the past 5 days, and I feel like we don't talk about that enough, so let's break it down. The first man who rejected me, I went on a first date with him, and I asked him, hey, do you want to grab coffee for a second date? And he said yes. And I said, great, does this day or this day work better for you? And he never responded. It has been 5 days, so I have been ghosted. Next, 2 different men unmatched me on Hinge. The first man was just someone who we matched on Hinge, had a brief conversation in the Hinge DMs, and he unmatched me. Whatever. The next one was someone who asked me, can I take you on a date? I said yes, I gave him my number, and then he kept saying, I want to take you on a date, what's your availability? So I then responded with my availability. He never texted me back, and he unmatched me. And then finally, tonight, I went to a bar, I was feeling confident, and I saw a man that I thought was attractive, so I approached him and I started trying to chit-chat with him, and immediately he said, hey, do you know the group of girls that you were just standing with? Are those your friends? And I said, yeah, those are my friends. And he said, great, introduce me to the girl in the black shirt. He immediately told me, I think your friend is more attractive than you, set me up with her. So I did. I introduced them to each other, they hit it off, they were chit-chatting. I left the bar, they're probably still there chit-chatting, but yeah. Things are going really great for single Mick. 4 rejections, 5 days, baby.
Well, I'm pretty sure that a number of guys can actually relate to that sort of luck when it comes to dating, which is tough, but we've just got to learn to deal with it.
I went to a coffee shop today while I worked to see if maybe I could come across somebody, maybe strike up an interesting conversation and go from there. And I experienced and overheard the craziest shit I've ever heard in my life while out people watching or trying to meet somebody. She gets the conversation rolling and asks one of the other girls how her marriage is going. This is where it gets great. So she goes with, it's not going good. I really think I want to leave him, but I'm not sure yet. All right, I'm invested already. What's going on? So she starts listing off all these problems about how he's not the man he used to be, how she's not happy with things, he's not sure if he wants kids. Also, if your name is Lucas and you live in Murfreesboro, Tennessee, your wife probably wants to leave you and you don't know that. Sorry, dude. Then the friend that's sitting on the same side of the table as me goes, well, maybe you should take the approach that I did. So now, okay, what approach did you take? She goes, why don't you just sleep around like I've been doing for the last few years? It's made me way happier than any marriage ever could. I'm sitting here like, that was the worst possible answer. Like, Jesus Christ. Then it gets crazier. She goes, I finally hit a milestone this weekend that I've been working towards since I decided to start doing this. I'm sitting here like, what milestone? And then it kind of clicked. She goes, I just hit my 500th body. And I'm sitting here like,
my disappointment is immeasurable.
This one's an example of single people keeping their friends single, which in this case is at the expense of a marriage. Now it seems like lightning has in fact struck twice in this next one.
Are you family oriented? Like, are you close with your family?
I am. I'm an only child, so.
Me too.
Oh! Wait, that's actually like.
That's like kind of rare, I think.
No, that's
only
like
children.
Dr. Phil.
Dr. Phil, Brian, how has being an only child been for you?
I mean, it was pretty good. I was not like super lonely or anything. I did sports and like had friends, not like a loser only child.
What sport?
Football the longest, but I played a little bit of everything.
Lacrosse?
I did play lacrosse.
Me too.
Bro, are they siblings?
I don't know if people are aware of this, but the most important decision you will ever make in your life after choosing to believe in God is the mate you choose to spend the rest of your life with. Your mate will either inspire you to grow into your greatness or they'll confine you to complacency. They'll either be your other half or they'll make you half of yourself. The Honorable Minister Louis Farrakhan said, like, a good relationship will make you more youthful and bring out the best in you, and a bad one will age you prematurely and bring out the worst. So choose wisely.
He had said that we are the sum of the 5 people that we hang out with the most. So a wife must uplift you rather than bring you down. I really hope you enjoyed these ones today, and don't forget to like, subscribe, and check out the video right above me.